You guys are like always in the video. What's going on?
They love it. They're part of the family.
They are. Well, we made it. Month
did.
number 3.
Number 3. A crazy month. A crazy month.
Tell them as
I
these
don't
two.
even know where to start. It's crazy.
Okay, then I'll start it.
It's been.
She's been a little stressed.
Yes.
So, I would say she's dealt with the ups and downs very well.
Hold on. Yeah.
All right, the pups left.
Left
We had a
is-
surprise
What?
guest. Daniel is here, and you guys get to meet Daniel in a second. Oh, you're coming back now.
Hi,
Come here,
yes.
come here. All right, so I was saying, Mona has dealt with the ups and downs and the stress pretty well up until now. We got, and again, this goes back to the fact that why we're doing this, and it goes back to the fact of age.
Correct. Huge factor.
Huge factor on the age.
Yeah.
Understand, after 35, the drop off in the percentage of having a baby, the old fashioned way. I'm not saying give up on the old fashioned way. I'm saying, though, the aspect of doing it, the percentage drops so much for the female. And obviously, understanding this when we're in the situation, hopefully you guys out there, especially you women out there, will understand. Really read up on this prior, mostly when you're younger, if you want a family. What I don't want you to do for you girls is I don't want you to get in this relationship where you want to have a kid and you're with a guy that is not sure. And then you spend 10 to 15 years with this guy. That's Panda just going crazy. Then you spend 10 to 15 years with a guy and he decides he doesn't want a child and he's out. And now you're at an age that it's harder for you. So I'm really recommending you guys really take care of yourselves and understand the whole process about the eggs and the percentage of this. So we get to this point, after all that wind there, sorry.
I know.
We got there, and you actually didn't say anything to me when this was stressing you out.
No, I did not. But we do blood work almost every week. So the last blood work we did, it came back, one of the blood works came back abnormal, which that means that the baby could have problems. It could be from
Down syndrome.
Correct. So many other things, but I was never told.
Down syndrome is one of the main things.
It's the huge.
Is the
part,
big
yes,
one,
yes.
especially for women over 35 or 40.
So going in, everything good at the doctor, and then leaving the office like bawling, crying that now what's next? It's quite stressful to get that news.
So yes, we had to go through. Not only do you got to do the blood work, a special, because we already did the blood work. It came back. There was a problem. They said we need to send you into a specialist. We went and did. She did blood work with the specialist. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I felt at the time. Keep going. Keep
so
going.
We did it's called CVS for this particular blood work, and we had to do it just to make sure that the baby was okay. However, you again have to wait 7 to 10 days to get the results. Again.
So you're stressing through this whole time.
Thinking if it is a problem, like what's the next step, what you really want to do, So I haven't been sleeping well during that time. Just stress and just upset about the whole thing.
Main thing, I'm going to jump forward and say, if you can, be as calm as possible, think positive, try not to stress. Again, you're carrying something in you, and that stress is going to be negative on the baby. So the great news is?
The results came back 6-7 days later, and everything is great once again. But here's what they didn't tell me, that when you pass, I guess, 36 years old, this particular blood work comes back abnormal. And I wasn't told that from the doctors. Because if I would have known that, probably my stress level would have been a little bit less than what I was. So yeah.
This is and again, doctors are incredible. They're great. Their bedside manners, not so good. They're there. They're trying to get their stuff done and trying to move patient to patient and patient. The best thing here was understand that if you are over 35 or 36, and especially if you're in your 40s, this will always come back as a red flag, and they will need to do an extra test. So please do not stress on that. Again, the percentage on that is very low. And in this case, that's a good thing. And so the baby is okay. We're at the third trimester. We're in the first trimester, third month. Let's talk about, because you are now eating us out of house and home. I had to actually get an extra job. I got a paper route now, so I do the paper route from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. Then I go work out just to pay for the food bill. And I actually have now friends like Daniel you'll meet today that actually help. They're like my DH, and in my baseball, they come up to hit for me. So when she's hungry, she calls Daniel or Shad, and they go out and they eat.
It's a problem.
She's an addict now.
Yes. So I mean, God.
And you guys don't understand this. She was an eater before. It is crazy. It's second level now.
Growing up, I used to hear all the time, "You eating food too? You eating food too?" And but now I'm eating for 5. Really.
Titan is big. This baby is going to be a monster.
I put on a few more pounds, of course. The belly started growing. I'm not showing you yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Started showing a little bit. I'm feeling great. I feel like my energy, it's still, and I still feel tired, but not as tired as I was, let's say, 2 weeks ago. So I'm getting back a little bit of my energy. The hunger has gotten crazy, so now I'm eating everything in the house, as you said.
It is actually, it's fun for me to see this. Again, I'm dieting through this process, and so I'm over here enjoying, at least somebody is eating some good foods.
Yeah.
Her and our friends are really eating up, which is great because all my friends now are bulking as I'm slicing down. See, it's actually a trick on my part. Get her pregnant now. They'll get fat during Christmas as I get cut.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get fat during Christmas.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. But I'm so excited. I'm so happy that all the results are great. As you see, I think I'm glowing right now.
Yeah. You're also tired right now.
Yeah, I am a little tired.
You're a little tired?
I am a little tired. I've been up since early.
Same kind of thing with the sleep. When you get tired and you're done.
Yeah, as Daniel, if you don't believe me.
Yeah, she it will hit her instantly, and that is the baby talking, and she's got to shut it down, and we'll just send her off to the couch or wherever she's at and just stop instantly and let her nap it. And it's interesting because sometimes those naps are a fall asleep, wake up, replenished, and then sometimes it's a 2 to 3 hour nap.
Right, I can't get up. But like I said, I love those naps right now.
You are sleeping very
Yeah,
deep.
Yeah, I'm
Just
loving it.
imagine though, the amount of hormones that are going on right now with this body is creating something. So I'm actually going to measure her to see if she's actually getting taller as well. So it
I
is
think I'm
incredible.
just getting wider.
No,
I
it
don't
is
think I'm
good.
going to get taller.
She hasn't put much weight on.
No,
You're starting to look like Panda.
I do. My
You're getting the
panda.
caboose now.
Yes.
You're dealing with it though. Let's talk about that because again, she is Miss Universe, and she has to understand she's got to set the body aside as she is the incubator for this little creation, and put the ego aside that, yep, you're going to put some weight on. And again, for me, we decided that it's not going to be just trying to balance and be perfect on the diet, but just feed the body. And again, try to feed it proper nutrients, the micronutrients, the food that can really help her and the baby. Also, remember the fat cells I talked about before. About this is during that time that the first body is adapting and building those fat cells for the baby. And so we really want to try to make sure that she's eating the meats and the proteins to really try to hold the baby true to how she was raised. Compared to me being an American, and I was raised a little bit more off the fattiest side. So it takes so much less for her to appease her needs compared to me that I am an eater. So that is that. That's nutrition. That's training. No training.
No training. I was told that I could probably go back to the gym within a week or so. So we'll see.
We're going to definitely wait
Yeah.
until we're past that 12 weeks, because the first trimester again is a key point for problems with the baby and making sure that we don't have any extra stress on you and not lifting anything heavy.
Right. I wouldn't. I mean, we'll talk about that once we get there to see how I feel. But I don't think I would start working out crazy and heavy. I think it would be like a very light, sissy workout.
I don't know, because
It's gonna be.
if you guys
it's
ever
gonna
seen her
suck.
train,
It's gonna suck.
you always lifted heavy. You lift with the
Yeah,
guys. You don't
yeah.
lift with girls. No disrespect
But-
there. It's just that she has the mentality of she likes the lower reps, the heavier weights, and so that plays into something that may be different for you ladies out there when you get back to training. I recommend, regardless, guys, girls, whatever's going on, when you're coming off an off season, just feel it. Just get back in there. Get the rep range 1 to 20, 1 to whatever. But you should never go back in the gym from somebody that's taken 4 months off and go hard.
Right.
I know you don't want me to say that, but I see you guys go in after Christmas, after not training for a year, and you jump on the treadmill and you start running. When walking will do more for you. The reason why is because your body's adapted to doing nothing. So why do you go to the end of the road when you can just start at the beginning? And that way you can keep getting better and no slowdowns, plateaus. So we're gonna start back slow for her.
That's right. So my workout right now is just walking the doggies.
That is it.
15 minutes.
15 minutes, and that's it. Walking.
I'm
walking
enjoying
Teddy.
that, so I'll take that for now.
That's it. We did it. We're getting through the first trimester, which is the big one and the stressful one. We hit a lot of roadblocks with ups and downs on emotion.
There's a
But you've been pleasant to be around. You're not
Thanks.
moody or anything like that.
No.
But you're never really moody. But the
I'm just
hormones
like-
that you've done,
yeah.
I was hoping that maybe I would see her cry or something. I just, but if you know Moise, she don't cry. I'm the one that's crying at the movies, just so you all know that. So that's it, guys. You good?
Yeah, I'm great.
You ready to eat?
Yeah.
I think you're ready for a
I
nap.
was just gonna
I think
say.
you're ready for a nap. That's it, guys.
I was just gonna say
We'll
I'll
see
go
you
have
next
a
week.
steak and I'll take a nap. So yeah.
All right. I
See you
love it.
guys.
Bye, guys.